and he's very good at what he does. But as of late, man, he say things like Lil Durk took a loss in court. In this same situation, man, I tapped in on it, and I don't see it as a loss, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't see it as a win either. I just see it as it could go either way. You feel me? But like Trap Lord Ross, he has built his audience, bro, and he can. YouTube, what it do, man? We back, bro. We back with some amazing content, man. We back with some Lil Durk content. We gotta tap into it, folks. I ain't gonna even count with y'all, man. Like, I gotta keep it a whole bean. Let's get into it. Y'all like hype, man. Y'all know what to do. We just gonna tap right into it, bro. Cause I don't know, man. I don't want y'all thinking that, cause like I don't have no ounce of hate in my blood for nobody, and I dig how everybody like get their money, bro. But like a lot of times, like people be talking, bro, and it's like they be speaking from their point of view or their opinion, bro, and they be trying to speak on it like it's facts. You know what I'm saying? And this guy right here is one of them. Like my homie, man, Trap Lord Ross, man. Shout out Trap. You know what I mean? I just saw a documentary on Trap from my dog Drill Time TV. I'm gonna react to that later on in the week, man. And he had some key points about Trap Lord Ross that we probably don't see. One thing about it, Trap Lord Ross, he is, I mean, he just like me. He's intrigued with the drill culture, bro. He loves it. You know what I'm saying? He started out trying to be a drill rapper. That didn't work out for him. But he found his lane, and he's very good at what he does. But as of late, man, he say things like Lil Durk took a loss in court. In this same situation, man, I tapped in on it, and I don't see it as a loss, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't see it as a win either. I just see it as it could go either way. You feel me? But like Trap Lord Ross, he has built his audience, bro, and he can basically maneuver it and make them feel a certain kind of way, which, I mean, it doesn't really help or hurt Durk. I don't know, man. I just saw it, bro, and I was like, man, let me go holler at the mob, see how the mob feel about this. Anyway, though, man, as y'all can see, it says, Lil Durk takes a loss in court. Judge allows evidence from his 2021 phone. Very bad news for Lil Durk. Judge rules evidence from his phone seized in 2021 can be used. Trap Lord Ross. Very bad news for Lil Durk. Man, y'all already know what time it is. Let's hear him out, though. Let's hear him out.
Right, so I'm still outside the courthouse from the Lil Durk hearing, and there was another kind of not so great piece of news for Durk. I mean, really, this was actually very bad news. It was ruled that this evidence that was on his phone, remember we heard about he had a phone that was taken from him after he was this victim of a home invasion in 2021. He had fired shots into the air, and allegedly, the cops basically said that they had probable cause to seize his phone to investigate because things weren't really adding up. Even though he was the victim of an alleged home invasion, they said that he'd been reckless and fired the shots into the air. Now, they held on to that phone from 2021. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation, because it happened in Atlanta, they had kind of, tried to crack the phone. They had got like a very basic, cracking of the phone where it was they described it as like a first unlock mode. So if you turn your phone off and you turn it back on, you're in a first unlock. It hasn't been unlocked yet, right? So if your phone is in that state, what it basically means is that they can't get everything. They can't get all the messages. They can get all your images. They can get the thumbnails. Right, so they can get screenshots, but they can't get the actual messages. So Durk and his team were basically trying to argue that the phone had been held onto for 5 years. The FBI filed a federal search warrant for the phone all the way in June 2026, that they shouldn't be allowed to use that evidence, and it was gathered improperly. This was an L for Durk. The judge basically said, look, it seems like the cops acted in good faith. They had good reason to look at the phone, to seize the phone, to go through the phone back then because of the reckless shots that were fired into the air. It's not the FBI's fault. It's nothing to do with the FBI that the phone was held onto for so long. The FBI asked for that information in good faith, and the judge even said that if they continue trying to get hold of all of the other contents of the phone that weren't available yet, if they get them between now and the trial...
The thing is, bro, like... And I get it. I get what he's saying, bro. It could be a L for Smirk, but also it could be a win for Smirk, bro. It just depends on what's in that phone, bro. And this is my thing. If Lil Durk let the GBIs, bro, the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, if he let them keep that phone for as long as he did, gang, I just don't think it's no incriminating evidence in that phone, bro. That's why I say Trap Lord Ross, like, he talk like he got facts, but it ain't no, it's not any facts in that, bro. You did what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
In like a couple of weeks, He said, well, if the feds manage to get all of the information off those phones, then we're gonna have to revisit it then and decide whether I'm gonna be allowing them to look at all that stuff. And
So
it sounds like that is gonna be able to be used against him. And
how though? How? He just said himself, bro. If he don't, but it seems like, man, no, bro. It's not. It seems like it's not a loss or you can't say it seems like and then it's a L or it's a win, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. It's very opinionated, dog. I can say it's a W for Durk. I can say I feel like, well, if they ain't hacked the phone in 5 years, then they probably ain't gonna be able to hack the phone now. If they ain't been able to hack the phone in 5 years, how they gonna be able to hack it in 3 days, bro? I can say that's a W for Smirk, bro.
Contents of the phone was pretty damning. It was, you can get screenshots, but they photograph screenshots. Apparently there was a screenshot of a conversation where they were trying to get Lil Tim's address, and the government basically said, yeah, that we have the metadata to show that screenshot was 2 days after Lil Tim was released on house arrest. So they were tracking his movements. It sounded like the stalking was taking place. They said that the screenshot of Quando Rondo's concert posters that were, found in the phone, that was within a few days of, him being shot at outside of his concert. So the government basically said, look, we got that information fair and square. The judge wasn't really trying to hear the other arguments. I mean, he was trying to hear them, and he said, I'm not going for it. It is going to be allowed. And, he said that it sounds like the authorities acted in good faith, and if they get more information, they're going to be able to use that too. So that was pretty bad news for Durk, to be honest with you. Photographs, screenshots.
Pretty. White boy, shut the hell up. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up, man. That was not bad news for Durk, bro. You feel me? And like I said, bro, I can see why Trap may think that's bad news, but it's really not, bro. You feel me? It's really not, dog. You did. Anyway, I was on my mixtape Instagram, and this is another reporter that's been following the Durk trial, been going to Lil Durk's court hearings and things of that nature. She goes by the name of Mel. And she basically put up something, and she said that he smirked when they brought up this whole phone thingamajig. And she said, let me give additional context. She said one of the arguments Durk's attorney was making is that because the phone hasn't been properly unlocked, the download they have is very limited. So the government wants to use 4 screenshots from the phone, but because the download is limited, they actually can't see where the screenshots came from. They can't see who sent them, Durk or someone else. What Durk responded to it, if he did, etc. You feel me? In order to do a full download and get the additional info, Durk would have to give them the password. He chuckled when the government said this, or they need somebody to hack it, basically. They are currently trying to hack it. So judge left it at, government, you keep trying to hack into it, and if you get in there, the defense can have one of their experts review the info as well. For now, this issue will be taken under submission, but the attorney should prepare as if the phone evidence will be admitted. Now, how she put it and how Trap put it is like 2 different things. Like, Trap is basically like you can tell, bro, it's like Trap Law Ross really want Smirk to go to prison, bro. That's just what I get from it, bro. First of all, bro, okay, like Mel said, okay, bro, the judge say that, okay, they can use it, bro. So, Durk's attorneys, which is Brian Steele and Drew Finley, bro, they should basically take this, what they got, as if they have that evidence, bro. And even if they do hack the phone, then guess what? Drew and Brian will get that also, bro. So they'll know, okay, this is what they got. Now, somebody sent Durk Lil Tim's address. What that got to do with Durk, bro? What that got to do with Durk, bro? Okay, somebody sent Durk a poster of Quando Rondo's show. What does that have to do with Durk? You dig what I'm saying? Now, I can see what y'all like, well, they were trying to let Durk know where he going. Come on, man. What if somebody from O Block was getting the information, just feeding it to Durk just because, bro? You know what I'm saying? What if Smirk never sent nothing back? What if Smirk never requested any of the information? Then it don't even matter what's in that phone, bro. You dig what I'm saying? Like, and don't get me wrong, y'all can get up here and say I'm a rat. Y'all can say I work with the police, man. It is what it is, bro. But like, I never get up here and try to like talk my opinions as if they're factual, though. I tell y'all, my channel is opinion based. I'm gonna give y'all my opinions on all of this, bro. None of it is factual. None of us know what's gonna happen to Durk. None of us know what they got on Durk, bro. All we gotta do is, I think August the 26th, that's when the trial starts. We're gonna sit back and we're gonna listen, bro. And we gonna look, bro. And me personally, I think Durk gonna beat it. I hope he beat it, bro. Whether he did it or not, because it was all in the name of being a street guy. When you in the streets, gang, you can't pick and choose who to get justice for, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Rondo, Tim, Pop, Von, Durk, everybody involved. They were all street guys. So street justice should prevail, bro. You should not be spending taxpayers' money trying to get justice for street guys. That's just how I feel. Y'all may not feel like that, bro. But I feel like it's other things they could be doing other than just trying to make an example out of Lil Durk. That's all it is, bro. And let's just say Brian and Drew go in there and do their thing, bro, and Durk beat it. Now you just wasted all these taxpayer dollars and Smirk beat it, bro. I don't know, man. But shout out Trap, man, for doing what he do. But I just don't like the way Trap, Flocko, you know what I'm saying, guys like that, bro, they try to make it like their opinions are factual, bro. When it's just opinions, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because my opinion is this is a W for Durk. This is a W for Smirk. Because if they couldn't hack in the phone in 5 years, how they gonna hack in the phone in 5 days? That's how I feel. I could be wrong, but that's just my opinion. Now, if y'all want to speak facts, drop it in the chat down below. You dig? Anyway, though, let me know how y'all feel about it, though, folk, in the comment section down below. Like I said, man, and don't forget to like, hype. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. If you are a returning subscriber, a returning viewer, man, I love you guys from the bottom of my heart, man. You feel me? And y'all know we live in that mob life or no life. Mob well, no way. OTM, gonna get it out that mud every single day, bro. Gonna get it out the mud every single day, man. I go by Don. I love y'all, but God love you more than me, so check in with the biggest on the daily. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Let's go. Okay. You know we got the streets, nigga. We got the trap too. I say my trap doing numbers, I just bust another jewel. Got a player around the corner, hey. I say my trap doing numbers like that 05 summer. Got a quarter pound on me, hey. The trap.